Alright, so let me boot it up. I should have the DLC, so that's good. Actually, I should just make sure first. Manage the DLCs here. Loader page. Yeah, I have it. I hope it's actually included. Gonna have to fiddle around with the options to make it windowed mode, so just a little bit of patience. All right. Options, video. Let's go into windowed mode, slightly smaller. Save and quit. Yes. And let me just quickly make sure that you can actually see it. Okay, it looks like it's working. Gonna have to post a Discord notice, so it'll take a second. And let me check something real quick. How's the sound? Isn't it too loud? It looks like it might be slightly too loud for you guys, so let me just drop it a little bit. Okay, and we should be good to go. So why don't we start a new game here? Yes. Extreme mode is pretty hard, but I think I've beaten the game on extreme before. So we should go for it. It's gonna be painful. Let's do it. I'm going to have to fiddle around to the screen a little bit. I think I have a little cutout on the bottom, which might not be too good.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Okay, we are going to create our character. I think we are gonna keep the standard one. Yeah, I think it's fine. We should just keep him. Next step. Character. So this is where we pick our initial set of skills. We could get the technical type. But really, I don't find it too good. What about the warrior? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the warrior is actually the best. At least that's how I felt about it. It depends. Because lockpicking is pretty crucial. But at the same time, just being able to have that extra oomph is gonna be helpful on extreme. So I'm gonna just pick warrior, I think. Take a look. So these are our attributes: strength, endurance, accuracy, agility, mental power, willpower, and then it unlocks like that. Right, pick strength, endurance. How many more we have? Just one. All right, so just start with strength. Okay. For skills, we only have 1 point to assign, and we are gonna pick something bigger. I mean, it's great, but charisma is also great. and lockpicking is also great. So gonna have to choose between these. I think I'm gonna pick my lockpicking first. Could have gone for the charisma, but I think lockpicking is gonna be better. Where do we have reset it? I'm gonna pick the charisma. I'm just gonna do it. I'm pretty sure we can get the lockpicking at some point.
Such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name.
Our first quest, I think.
I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Alright, and we've got some items. It's because we have the DLCs, so we should check them out. So I don't remember how the systems work yet, so let's take a look. Start with weapons, looks like a hammer and a rusted saber. We also have a neck slot, head slot, back slot, torso, hands, legs, right? Pretty standard stuff. Pistol. I'm pretty sure we start with, yeah, a rifle. It's better in every single way, so I'm gonna keep that. Then let's take a look. Should have a saber or something. Yeah. Alchemist Rapier. It's worse against the armor, but overall just a better weapon, I think. Let's take a look. Head slot has nothing. Neck slot has this necklace. Poison resistance, regeneration of magicka. Not gonna really use that, I don't think, but might as well keep it. Keep this doublet, it's better. Craftsmanship +1 might be useful. And boots. Nothing really great. Alright. I think this is our initial setup. Let's take a look at our bag. Ammo, and then you have junk, quest items, ingredients, and consumables. Okay. So let's take a look. Well, feels a little clunky with the movement, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good. If we press spacebar, we can actually pause the game. Good. So what's our current objective? Go and say goodbye to your mother, and there is something here. I don't suppose we can go in here. Do we talk to people with E? Cannot seem to cannot talk to anyone.
Sire, I'm sorry.
Oh, we can with E,
for good company.
but we need to only talk to people who are actually relevant. Looks like. I quite like the art style of these. Armor looks pretty good. Kinda looks like Empire Witch Hunter. That guy. Can we run? Yes. That is shift running. I don't suppose we can smash things? No. Can we hide our weapon? Yes.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Go downstairs. And if there's loot, I think it's gonna shine. Shouldn't be that big of a problem.
Hey! Green blood! And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Alright, this is a combat tutorial. Attack 3 times. Should be pretty straightforward. Tactical pause. Yeah, you can press the middle. What should we do? Control, secondary attack, main attack, right? Was a kick? Little fencing blade against huge two-hander, yeah, it wouldn't go well. Use parry attacks, it's shift, right? And we can parry. Right click is parry launch counter attack if done at the right time, right? Anyway, I put my money, yeah. Exactly. Alright. Proof Kurt that he can fight. Alright, so we can just beat him. Should be pretty straightforward.
You defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
Oh no.
No, thanks all the same. I've quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy. Very well. If you ever want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that, thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
Yes, the lip sync is apparently pretty bad, even though I don't remember this being so bad. Maybe it's gonna get better, but gonna see. How happy you are that he's coming along, complain about being shadowed by a bodyguard.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilion are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too.
And also the subtitles are quite bright, so in some backgrounds they are tough to see.
I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But
You don't see the subtitles? They are very small.
I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Let me just try and fix it real quick. I also have the cutout, so I would be glad if I could just shift this a little bit. And then I'm going to fix it for you guys. I think you actually have it cut out as well, for some reason. Let's fit it to the screen. It's gonna be a little distorted, but there's not much I can do about that, I'm afraid. I could shift this to the side at least. We have the chat box separately. I think that's gonna be pretty good. Let's take a look. Alert box can go here. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Now it should be available for everybody to see properly. Right. I'm going to take a look here. Some sort of alchemist. Yeah, plague doctor. I don't suppose there is anything we could loot. I'm pretty sure there was something in the main corridor. It looks like there is a staircase, but we already went there, I think. Haven't been there and there, but we should just go to see the mother. I don't think there is loot here.
What is this?
And she has the disease.
Knock. I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child.
Isn't this stuff like you can contract it, right? I think it should be working like that. I don't remember. I guess we are gonna learn about this sort of disease pretty soon because it's gonna be the main point of the game. At least I think. Oh, now we have a hat. What is this hat? Used felt hat. Do we have Discoverer's hat? Yeah, and we have intuition thanks to it. I'm gonna take it. And what about our necklace? Doesn't look like anything there. Back, nothing. Alright. Go out into the world. I'm gonna drop a save. I think this game actually allows you to save and load games. So quick save is gonna be our friend on this difficulty, I think. So can we loot anything? How do you even tell if anything is lootable? I'm thinking it's gonna shine.
Hello, sir.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Yeah, we'll add Kurt to our team. And let's go this way. I'm pretty sure there are some enemies there.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are...
Yeah, this is how you tell loot. It's just shining. At least there is that, so you don't have to
We'll be waiting for us.
search too much, I suppose.
But it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Pretty sure there are gonna be some enemies. I hope we are gonna be able to deal with them. How do we heal, by the way? Potions. Health potion, right? What is this an enemy? Yes. Just spam the attack. Yeah. The counter is pretty good if you manage to get it. It's like several more. Okay. And Kurt should help out actually quite a bit. It's good to have a companion so early. Alright, loot them. Like old blonde foil. Yeah, gonna take everything. I don't think there is a limit. Oh, there is a weight limit. Right, gonna have to make sure that we sell things as we get filled up then. I don't remember if the companion can have stuff.
Greenblood, do you need something?
Can talk to him. Yeah, that's what I was thinking currently. Gonna talk to him.
Wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
I hope to have kept you good company for all these years. After all, we were always together.
And I valued your friendship. But I thought you were referring to another kind of company.
No.
And to be honest, you and Constantine aren't exactly my type. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Alright, I don't think Kurt can hold items, but it's better to make sure. Kurt. Oh, right, he can have things. Zweihander. I don't suppose we should equip him with one-hander. I think he's best to keep his stuff. Bag. I think it might be shared actually. Debate. But I think it's not so bad because the game usually gives you things that you can just sell straight up or... Yeah, shouldn't be too bad. I think these things don't weigh anything. 0.1, right. It's not too bad. And this is a consumable. And the hoof fungus, this is an ingredient and it doesn't weigh anything, which is great. That's how you should do things if you design a game and have a weight system. At least make the ingredients very light or not worth, not taking up space, because otherwise it's gonna be incredibly frustrating. Alright, so we managed to do that. Let's go back. I also am wounded a little bit. I don't suppose there is regeneration. And also my armor got depleted a little bit. It looks like you have these shields that represent armor. I don't think I want to drink a health potion just because of it. Let's take a look at the map. Yeah, this is the city of Serena. Negotiate with the vendor, and then a bunch of undiscovered locations. This is an embassy, and this is the embassy. Yeah, these two are actually a quest. Contain family house. Yeah, some side quests are gonna be here. It's sort of like any other RPG, like The Witcher, so you have an area, you explore it, you do the side things, and then you proceed with the main quest. That's how we do things. That is a chest, I think. Also, I'd like to know, how do I tell my XP rate? Oh, it's here on the top right. You can see level 1 and then the XP bar. I don't suppose we go this way just yet. Just try to go here instead. There's something.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Who is this guy? This looks like a... how do you call him? Was that hat he got an upgrade? I think it's actually worse because my hat is DLC. Yeah, it has more poison resistance and better loot chance, but it doesn't have the intuition. So I keep the intuition one, I think. The loot is great, but intuition is gonna be relevant to quests. So I don't want to switch, I'm just gonna keep one. Yeah, corpse card. And some corpses, right. Yeah, looks like the epidemic is pretty severe. Why you have so many? How do you call them? Not witch doctor, plague doctor, right? Or it's the plague doctor mask, right? People are just infested. Plague doctor, yeah. place is pretty grim. I think this is actually lootable.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Take a look. That's a letter. Torn out diary page. My pains are getting stronger and stronger. My guts are churning. It is getting harder and harder for me to run the shop. Some evenings I can't even feel my legs anymore. It's as though they've turned to ice. There's no longer any doubt. The Malicor has got me like so many others. Yeah, Malicor is the name of the disease. Lots of empty real estate, yeah. Gonna be. Today I had so little strength that I couldn't even cross the road to get to my shop. Who needs books when everybody is dying anyway? All that's left for me to do is drag myself to the little dispensary they installed behind the barracks and hope they can ease my suffering. Yeah, I wouldn't bet on that. It's like the only cure is a bullet. It's actually... yeah, I should probably just go around and scout out the initial parts before we move on. So let's go here. Enemies. Okay. I need to make sure that I don't get hit. Yeah. And I got shot, and that was a big hit. That's pretty bad. Okay. I cannot drink a health potion in the middle of the fight. So that was pretty bad. I guess that's where the extreme difficulty kicks in. Cannot get shot to the face. Point taken. At least it's here, so it's not too bad. Just quickly loot the things. And proceed. I think this is a thing. Yeah. It will reshuffle the loot though, I think. I'm gonna get some other things this time around. Yes, and let's save the game. And we are gonna go up and fight these guys. I also got healed somehow from loading that save. Okay, can I dodge? I don't think I can dodge. How do you dodge? Can I load my quick save? No. I guess this is gonna load it. That's confusing because usually you have Alt or Control for dodging. Shift dodge. I think I tried it and did something else. Yeah, dodge. Yeah, it's dodging. Right. Yeah, I got shot in the face again. Alright. And if I get shot again, I'm just done. Yeah. This is pretty hard. I think we are gonna be fine. Maybe just let Kurt do his thing for a little bit. I could also use my own gun if I switch weapons, right? Yeah, that's what I want to do. I'm gonna have to check out my controls. Game controls. Secondary attack is control. I suppose it's control, but no, that might be, yeah, that's the kicking, the horrible kicks. I guess kicks is when the enemy takes actual, like, when he blocks things. Quick save, sheath. Sheath is X, okay. Change targets. Switch target. Lock on. Camera, stealth stance. Stealth is C. Dodge. Parry. Fury. Secondary attack. There isn't any shooting thing, I don't think. But I'm pretty sure you can shoot. Maybe it needs to tell me about it though. I might actually Google it. I think that might be useful. Take a look at it. Greedfall. How do you shoot? Oh, it's a button press. Maybe it's one. Problem is the combat is pretty quick. Can we shoot him? No, I just feel like firearms. Got shot again. Maybe Kurt is gonna help us out. Alright, let's kill this guy. Yeah, I know. I think this time at least we are not... Oh, I died. I really need to get a hang of this. I haven't played this in ages, so it really shows that I'm rusty. What's the Q thing? Q is this. Okay, right? Yeah, maybe we need to use the Q more. Yeah, Q is great. I'm gonna drink a health potion, I think. My armor is shredded though. Alright. So how do you recover armor? I suppose it happens naturally when the combat ends. At least that would have been good, I think. Why is Kurt shining?
Greenblood, do you need something?
No.
I must leave you.
Maybe it's just because he's wounded or something. Was another health potion. And I'm pretty sure I killed another one. Yeah, he's here. Loot him. Some gold. Is there anything else? I think this is the other side. Yeah. Take a look inside the building, I suppose. We did clean the bandits from here, so there should be something, I hope. Doesn't look like it. What about this grate? Cannot go through there. Take a look here. Yeah. This is the stuff. Going to sell most of this. Alright, is this Telema Embassy? Yeah. I think so.
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. Have a nice day, sire. Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Let's make sure that we don't miss any loot here. So where does this lead to? There is this house we could go to. It's purple, this green door. I guess you're gonna check it out. At least there is no loading screen, I like that. I think that this is related to a side quest. But yeah, there isn't anything that we can take here. Still haven't figured out how to shoot. I'm pretty sure the game is gonna tell you at some point. Yeah, part of the problem might be I have a check keyboard switched in, and sometimes the games just think that the numbers are not numbers anymore. So that's why, maybe. There's a chest. I'm gonna loot it. Seems like a trap, but the worst thing that can happen. It's like a good armor piercing saber, but it's also, it takes more to swing it. Yeah, we shouldn't switch it probably.
Greetings, Your Excellency. There are some days when you'd rather get drunk all day than have to suffer through this again.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
This is the other embassy. I'm not gonna go to the embassies just yet, I don't think. Even though it's important we do it. First I want to check out how the shop works and loot whatever is possible. I think the first boss is gonna be pretty tough. And those are enemies, most likely? No. People.
Regret this miraculous opportunity. Your time is precious in these
Selling miracle cures.
but what you are about to discover could save your life.
I think that's gonna be a quest as well.
Good people, don't be afraid. Come, celebrate. You'll find all you need in our
Is this a shop?
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Alright, we are gonna sell all these things. And these are consumables, yes. I really don't like to use many of these, but maybe it's gonna be good. Elemental damage. I think I'm gonna sell it. I don't really use these. Keep these things. And we can buy something. Ancient Laris is a two-hander. Probably isn't all that good. But I don't think there are shields in this game. So it's probably better if you go for two-handers. I mean, why wouldn't you if that's the only reason to do that. Two-hander heavy weapons. We cannot use them yet because we don't have the skill for it. What's this ring? Magical damage? Is it a... yeah, this is a weapon. Convicts mace. A bunch of these are actually pretty good. But for some of these we don't have the skills or I guess the money. Yeah, we just don't have enough. Take a look at armor, I guess. Merchant's boots. Does he have a cape? It seems like a good deal. I'm gonna buy it.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Alright. So, where do we go next? We checked out the shop. There's a crafting table. Fontaine family warehouse. This is the house, this is the warehouse. I guess this is gonna be connected. Still a lot of stuff to explore there though. Might encounter more enemies and then they seem to be pretty tough, so gonna be mindful of where we are going. There's something here. Don't want to go into the sewer. This crane. I guess we can climb this, right? Yeah. Into the warehouse. This is probably a side quest area that we currently don't know what to do with. There's actually a subterranean area. Can we open? Okay, it's blocked, right. It's gonna come into play later, I think. Let's go this way. There's a chest. Okay, just everybody's dying. Can't be good. There's something to take there. Should just follow this path, maybe. Actually, do we do the main quest now? I think it's not gonna impact anything much. Alright.
Do you hear that?
Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. It sounds as if he's locked up.
Yeah, I guess we have another thing to do first.
Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give
Sorry for that. It was really a bad noise. My phone just fell to the floor. Alright, let's drop a save. I think it's... yeah, that's our cousin we need to save. He's locked up by some bandits. I suppose we'll go there now. Don't really like to keep him with them for too long, but at the same time I don't think it has any repercussions if you do that, so let's go back and speak to the ambassadors first. I missed this, it's fine. At least the ambassadors should tell us about factions, so that should be useful. Don't remember their agendas well, so might be good to remind me of what they are all about. Go in here first. Gonna drop a save.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tirfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I need to be going.
We should actually ask about the faction, I suppose.
Lord de Sade.
Talk to him again.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of his allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the Bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Tirfredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before.
Yeah, animals and also monsters.
Houses.
Yeah.
But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language.
Yes, and
But you
natives.
shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
Gonna be lovely.
And what of your war with Thélème?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tirfredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Thélème has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
Alright, that's all the things about how these guys called Bridge Alliance, yeah. So we are called Congregation of Merchants, that's where we come from. Serena is their main city and we are their prince. These guys are called the Bridge Alliance and they are sort of like scientific faction. Yeah, they do care about science the most, but also are inspired by a whole host of different cultures from our own world. Some of them Islamic or Hindu, I think. Well, Thélème is the other faction, so you're gonna talk to them now. Their embassy is right here. Are they... no, these are just regular guards, I think. They didn't look very special.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me
Another
more,
side quest.
and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous
Heretics.
arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy
Yeah.
is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Yeah, right. So these guys are called Teleme, and they are a religious faction. Yeah, so they care a lot about their own laws and such. We are gonna have to work with both of the factions while on the island, I think. But at some point we are gonna have to choose which one do we favor. And I strongly believe that this faction is actually closer to my own liking than the other one.
Could you tell me anything about Teleme?
Let's listen to what they are all
It would
about.
be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Teleme are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
Yeah, it sounds like a civil war. It's really gonna be important later while on the island, but we should talk about the other things.
What's your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Teleme, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome
Yeah, something like that.
you gave to our missionaries.
But I think they believe
Thanks
that
to your support, more and more
some of them are basically like fundamentalists, and they have their scripture. I think they take it a little too literally, while if of course it's a lie
we have
that you will find out about, but
that heresy is tolated, and that your
yeah, let's listen to
relations
him.
with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
Yeah, I think their religion is basically a lie. We are gonna find out about it later, I believe. But still, for the sake of keeping everything in order, it's better for people to believe a lie if it keeps them in line. So, how it works. That's how the world works.
How is Teleme faring on Tirfredi?
We built a marvelous city, San Mateus, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude, Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult. Disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors.
Yeah, and they do have Inquisitors.
Tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front. Without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tirfredi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us
they've built on the native territory.
peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
Should use more mission posts.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desade.
Alright, these are the basics about the factions. We did get side quests from both of them. That's good. Gonna have to explore the rest of the city and fulfill our quests. I'm sure we are gonna also get more at some point. Let's take a look here. Is this grate accessible? Yes. Does it lead anywhere useful? Alchemical research book. These pages are covered in small, almost ineligible handwriting. Experiment results, patient observations, and incomprehensible symbols. But the complexity of some of the recipes leaves no room for doubt. The author was a true alchemist and was certainly very knowledgeable. Oh, an enemy, right? Okay, that's a lot of them. I'm gonna use the Q. Yeah, Q is good. I can manage to deal with them. I think X is sheath the sword, yeah. X. Thick blacksmith's gloves. I think, no, they are worse in terms of defense. Didn't really switch them, I don't think. Take a look at the crate. Worn tricorn, we already found it once. Nothing spectacular. Loot these guys. Blunt axe. Silver bracelet. I think these things are junk. Just for selling. This is the road.
Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still. This little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take 2.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His
Yeah, it's
speech
the
is well
fraud.
polished. I even feel like buying some.
If we had a word with him?
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I swear you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Okay, where is his cart? I suppose it's on the other side. Yeah, that's we were in before, where we found the alchemical recipes. Like, this is the potion. Letter from the innkeeper to the servant. The weird alchemist of the islands who rented a room upstairs specifically asked us not to clean it during his stay. This old fool must not want us to accidentally break his vials or something, so leave him in his filth. The customer's always right. So he has a room in the inn. We should check it out before we actually proceed with the quest. But first we need to actually find out where the inn is, since we don't know yet. It's gonna be somewhere around here. No need to shop just yet, I don't think. Go this way. These are the warehouses, right? Yeah, we were in there before. Smuggler. I suppose we should actually take this path instead. So let's go back and then to the right. There's actually a chest. Let's loot it. So this is a crafting table. Let's take a look how it works. Craftsmanship allows you to upgrade your weapons and armor. Science allows you to create potions and traps. You need knowledge to be able to use the crafting table. To obtain it, spend points in the desired talents, use certain pieces of equipment or companions that can give you bonus. Each talent point will unlock new recipes. You also need ingredients. Alright, so we can upgrade things. Compare this weapon, sword, melee weapon. Do I see any like costs or anything? Doesn't look like we can upgrade anything. There's a chest. Take a look. Some stuff. Is this the inn? No. But we should be able to find it soon, hopefully. More stuff. Fourth quarter. Yeah, right, that's the main thing. I don't think we should worry about that just yet. What is over here? It's just another route. Where is the inn? Mr. Corsellion, Captain Vasco, warehouses, harbor master's office. Yeah, this is the dock side. That's a side quest thing. Where is the inn though? It's really important. Tavern, right? So this way, I think. Is this the tavern? Yeah, it looks like it. Yes. Okay. Going to drop a save. What's this? Money? Stole stuff. Okay. Looks like this is some sort of gambling den or something. No, this is just a downstairs part of the tavern. There is a door. Is a brothel? Maybe. A lot of pillows around and some fancy beds. Doesn't appear to be anything in here currently. Probably something's gonna bring us over later.
Oh, hello, Your Excellency.
What about this door? Can it be accessed? Yes. There's a staircase and a barrel. Kitchen. This is a giant inn.
Locked.
Can I lockpick it?
I don't have the key. Locked.
Oh, I don't have the lockpicking, right?
Locked.
I suppose we will find the key at some point. Also invest into lockpicking soon.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malicor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
Has the Malicor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People are still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Yeah, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
Alright.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Tirfredi.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man-trees live there. Dragons and gigantic creatures. Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there. Last night, some naughts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the port. But you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
Yeah, it brings some memories. I think it's actually true.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
It's a hint. Alright, let's try to sneak into the upper floor. Should be the alchemist's room. Let's cover it. By the way, the Nauts are actually a sailors guild of sorts. We have their cloak now, so that could potentially allow us access to the trade quarter as well. Because we do look like one of them now. Let's take a look here. Yeah, this looks like the alchemist's room actually. Take a look at this. Letter from the alchemist to Al-Saad. I'm genuinely sorry to learn that you have not found the peace you were hoping for in Serene. Since your departure from the academy, the situation has been deplorable. Those you had accused are now behaving as if the rules did not apply to them, regularly performing questionable experiments, and there is nothing the rest of us can do apart from keeping a low profile. I sincerely hope that you will eventually find some place where you can be at peace, your friend. Alright, so Alsar isn't that the actual guide embassy? I think so. So he's double crossing him by asking us to deal with him. Lockpicking, we don't have that, so cannot access it. But we should take note where this chest actually is to return to it later. What is this? Innkeeper Storm Key. Isn't it? It's probably from the downstairs actually, yeah. Well, at least we can take a look at it now. That's a sad story. Yeah.
Locked.
Use the key? No. Use it. I hope there are some goodies. Keeper's key. Open service door of the tavern in the city. Metal trowels. Used to build or repair wood furniture. Is it a quest item? Crude iron ore. I think that was a quest item.
Locked.
Just leads outside, okay. Is there anything we can take? Just looks like a bunch of sick people. Is this the barracks, by the way? Yeah, this looks like a back door to the barracks. Question is, do we go back to the inn? I don't think just, yeah. Quartermaster, that's a quest.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Not yet. You know, this type of mission is not really my speciality.
Oh, that's to your honor. But the commander did give the order to you. His Excellency might be able to help you. Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Alright. So we already have the quest, just have to do it. Let's take a look here. Oh, this is locked off, okay. So what now? I actually don't know. We do have the potion that we could feed to the charlatan. Yeah, I guess it's just telling us to do that, so there is no other way to resolve it. I don't think. I'm gonna trade with this guy probably.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Gonna dispose of some of the stuff that we've picked up. Pretty sure we have some loot to sell. A bracelet. Gonna sell these things. What is it? I'm gonna keep the potions probably. Do we want to buy anything? Let's not bother. Let's go this way. Alright, let's talk to the fraud.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right. Damnation. He got away. He can't have
Okay.
gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Yeah, it's gonna be in his room probably. Go there directly. Let's drop a save and this room, yeah. Talk to him.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Yeah, from the formula we've seen, it was actually written in comprehensible science stuff, so he's not a total fraud, but he's still a very bad man.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred.
Well, everybody seems to be dying from the disease. I'm pretty sure if the situation is this dire, you might have to, you know, resort to some pretty extreme measures to try and solve the disease.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
I'm gonna have to decide. Decisions. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think we should arrest him. Because otherwise he will just continue his experiments. Yeah, I think arresting him is probably the best option. Alternatively, I could just cheat and take a look at Google, but I don't really like to do that. In this game, your decisions actually come into play later, so I don't remember this one specifically. I probably won't remember much of the story, so there are bound to be some mistakes. But I think we should arrest him. Tempting. to just take a look at the outcome. What's the idea behind helping him leave the city? I guess he isn't like murdering people, just experimenting on them without their consent. So eventually he might actually succeed in his alchemical potions to make people resistant to the Malachor if you leave him to it. While if we arrest him, it's gonna make the ambassador happy, most likely. But it's gonna shut him off. So gonna have to decide. I guess we are gonna arrest him.
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
Sir, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You're under arrest.
How unjust.
Alright. Oh, he's arrested. Is he coming with us? No, he's just staying here, but he cannot leave, I don't think. Yeah, we need to go directly back. Alright.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you hurry.
Governor Buren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Tir-Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye.
So what did we get? A level up and any items. I don't think so, maybe it's just Charlatan's Antidote. These are request items. Craft level, good iron ore. These are quest items. Yeah, we found those in the tavern storeroom, right? Gonna be used for something, I just don't remember at all. Right, this is a skill tree. So how do you get attributes? Each next point is at level 4. Okay, that's gonna be a little way away then. And level 5 to get talent point. This is rough. You really will only be able to specialize in several things. So what do we invest into? One-handed heavy weapons. Where is the two-handers? Long blades. Fury, two-handed heavy weapons. I'm not sure if you should invest into one-handers or two-handers. This is two-hander swords. This is two-hander like maces or axes, I think. So for now we should go with blades, I think. Eventually I might pick up two-handed swords and then go for that. Okay, we had the first thing, right? So we will unlock this, which is attacking with one-handed blades deal more damage. Yeah, let's do it. That's our only point to spend. At least maybe we should get more health with each level. I don't really remember. But I would imagine that would be the case. Also, levels might have an impact on what enemies are actually beatable at any point. Negotiate with the vendor. Yeah, that's the coin guard quest. We will have to do it. That's for Kurt. I'm gonna have to follow his storyline. He's a companion, so we should make sure he's happy. Can he steal anything from here? No, it doesn't look like it. We can jump over this. Might be a fight in here, yeah, it looks like it. I actually don't have the queue filled up. I'm gonna have a problem. If I get shot, I die. Come on. Oh yeah. These fights are still really rough. I'm gonna have to make sure that I actually fight properly. Also, how is the line with Q depleted all of a sudden? Before, it didn't seem like we had any problems filling it up. I hope that we've managed to deal with that quest at least. It's saved afterwards. I should really use the quick save more often because the combat is just brutal. Also, I don't know if we are going the right way at all. I think I skipped an area that I accessed before through the wall. We should make sure we go there because it's a side area. We need to make sure we explore everything. Was it here? Yes. Let's drop a save. Gonna jump over. And then I'm gonna... Alright. Kurt is already wounded. But I managed to almost kill one. If I manage to knock out one of them, and then it's gonna be good. It's a problem when you fight two at once because one of them blocks and one of them attacks. So you always get hit. It's gonna get better soon, hopefully. Come on. Okay, we have the Q. Yeah, let's make sure we can actually wound one. This is the shooter. Let's kill it. Make sure it dies. Alright, it's another one. Need to make sure that I don't die. Kurt might probably finish it off for us.
Things are about to get dicey.
Probably shouldn't have picked the extreme difficulty. Looks like it's gonna be frustrating. I think the guns are actually the best way to go about not dying all the time, but I just cannot even figure out how to use them for now. Yeah, hack this one to pieces. He's gonna shoot, yeah. Okay, almost done with them. It doesn't have the extra loot chance, but it's much better in terms of being an armor. So we probably should switch it. Because I suspect that part of the reason why I get my ass handed to me all the time is because I'm wearing this scrap attire. Even though it's a DLC thing. I mean, the loot chance seems really good on paper, but it also makes you really squishy. I cannot switch it, I don't have the endurance, right? Okay. I could give it to Kurt, I guess, but he probably has better armor because he's wearing the guard thing. Take a look here. I think we already were in there. Take a look here instead. Yeah, this is the smuggler, right?
Good day, good sir.
He's afflicted.
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir.
Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right.
Gonna have to take a drink. Give me a second.
He seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Alright, we do have charisma. Or we could prime him. But since we invested into the charisma skill, I think we should actually use it to get some value out of it. Should have picked the lockpicking. I'm already regretting my decision.
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lord. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo!
Alright.
The quartermaster must be expected.
Let's talk to him.
You'll get your merchandise.
Okay. Yeah, we need to talk to the coin guard barracks guy, the quartermaster as well. I don't think we should go this way, we already went in there before. So the closest way is just take this side street again, I suppose. Jump over. To see the quest through. Gonna have another level up. It would be great if we could get lockpicking 1 before we leave this area, because I don't suppose we are gonna return here ever, so if we'll miss any loot, it's just gonna stay here. And we never will be able to get it back.
Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Yeah, gonna handle it. this way. Next up, we should probably save our cousin. I think he's over here, right? Can we do a marker? I don't remember. Well, just go this way. I'm pretty sure we can find it. Yeah, this is the warehouse street. So there should be several ways to approach this. There is this ladder that leads down. There might be a way to go through the basement. Or alternatively, we could do a more direct approach, maybe. Let's try and take a look. I think I'd prefer to kill all the thugs, just because you can loot them and get some XP. While if we sneak, we are not gonna get anything. So, kinda decides what we are gonna do. I also am wounded a little bit, so it's a possibility I just die. Enemy detection. Yeah, I can sneak, I know. I don't care about sneaking.
It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with...
Oi!
Okay.
Where do you think you're going? You're in our territory.
I'm looking for my cousin, and it appears that he is held here against his wishes.
How do you know that?
His voice is one of a kind, gentlemen, and we can hear it in the street. I order you to free him immediately.
I order, is that right? You're not cousins for nothing, you and that other drunkard. If you think all you need to do is come here and give us orders to get what you want, looks like we'll need to sharpen our words with our new friends.
I'm afraid so.
To my help.
Okay, alright. Need to learn to dodge more effectively. Yeah, I always press space, which isn't really doing anything for me. Do Q. Yeah, one of them is dead. Still a lot of them left though, so that's gonna be a problem. Just chip at them, I guess. Okay, not good. Gotta load it up. I still would like to use my gun at some point, but it just doesn't tell me how to do it. If you tap V, you alternate between the weapons. It's just a hammer. How do you... I think you have sort of like this, the bar that you can put abilities in. Ability bar, right? Let's take a look at it. How do you do it? Bind 1. Right, now we should be able to use it, I think.
Oi! Where do you think...
Skip it.
I'm looking for my cousin.
How do you...
If you think... Looks like...
Alright. And let's try and press 1. Yeah, that's a gun. I think I'm getting a little hang of the combat now. It's still not great, but at least I was able to not take any hits this time. Need to read the battle more clearly, which is a problem. Take a look if there is a chest or something. No, it doesn't look like it. Let's just go inside. There might be more of them. Not sure. There is a chest. Ah, it's locked. I don't have a key. I should find a key probably. Somewhere, maybe upstairs. Then come back to it. We almost have 3rd level, but level 3 is not gonna allow me to get lockpicking yet. I don't think we would need level 5, I believe. That's where you get another talent point. Take a look. Some stuff.
It's not possible just now.
I saw the alchemical preparation of elemental damage, right? I'm so smart, I always... Okay. What was that? Syrian's criminal key? Maybe that's from the chest, actually. But I would benefit from being able to blast through this, probably. There might be some extra stuff behind it. I didn't remember that I need that alchemical stuff for blasting through walls. Unfortunate. I think I would like to go out, fetch the alchemical stuff and come back. Because the merchant should still have it. We are gonna spend a little bit of money to get it, but I think it's better. And now I actually know that it's useful. Where is the merchant? I think, let's take a look at the map. He is there, so straight and then to the right, and he should be at the next crossroads. Yeah, that's his shop. Skip that. Bye. Gonna do ingredients, alchemical preparation of elemental damage. I'm gonna buy 2. And then I don't want to sell anything yet. The ranged weapon wasn't amazing, but it's gonna be good against the bosses, I think, because that's the only reliable way to deal with them. Because I'm probably not gonna be able to reliably beat the attack patterns. This guy has something on him. E to Constantine's cell, right? I forgot to loot him. I didn't even notice there were 4 of them. I guess one of them was taken care of by Kurt pretty quick. Okay, let's go this way first. I'm gonna try the chest since we have the key. Yeah, works. Take a look at it. 70 crowns and some stuff. Alright, don't go through the door. Let's go back. That is the lower part we need to do first. How do you get to it? Oh right, it's through this door. Go down. And let's do this. Not possible just now. It requires level 1 science. Yes, okay. That's not good. We need to go upstairs. That's the same key we found on the bandit. I guess that's if what you would do if you didn't take care of them outside. Stuff. Next up is his cell.
Locked.
Yeah, let's use the key.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Constantine, it's me!
My dear cousin! My lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fights.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Alright, select Constantine from the inventory screen. Equip Constantine in his outfit, alt embroidered blood.
How these river courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Alright.
What a shame! I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
We are not going yet. Have some other business to finish before we do that. We need to find a smuggler. Yeah, that's the other quest. Do it. Also, I was under the impression there is another quest that's gonna that's linked to this, but I just don't know where or how to trigger it. Might be something that comes up later. So to the docks it is. Have to drop a save. A new area, so should make sure that we loot any chests that might be around here. What is shack? Sailor's code. I think the sailor's code actually allows you to get past some of the guards. I'm gonna equip it. It's also slightly better in terms of armor. It's not good in terms of loot percentage, but well, cannot have everything, right? I got turned around a little bit. Yeah, that's the shack. This way. Drop a save. I'm pretty sure there were other quests. We are probably gonna find out once we talk. Yeah, I think actually we need to talk to the captain about one of the side quests. That's okay. I just hope that the boss fight isn't gonna get triggered right away. That is totally possible.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd be best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure, like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Alright, several things we need to talk about, so let's do it.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Thélème has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus.
The smuggler travels with the Wookiee seen in the cantina.
Only the Lords have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but
This is not Mos Eisley.
But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them.
Ah, nice. Since you let out, we are on Tatooine.
That discretion and malice
But it would
are often more
be fitting.
titles and words.
Pretty sure there is a hairy monster involved. We're little bastards. Alright.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten it into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tirfredi. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
Alright, let's talk to him about the Nods. They are another faction.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is seaborn. He is a Nord from birth. Others are sea-gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Tirfredi?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines, for now. The natives have a relationship with their land and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming, that will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures, some enormous. But I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from the ports.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a particular status for us Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office. It's a good port. Were it not for the Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
Alright, that's everything.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler...
I'm pretty sure we checked out this place. Yeah. Should just go straight to the right here. There's a chest. Come on, move aside. next stop we need to go. Let's take a look. How does this port look like? Investigate the disappearance of Not Noves. Yeah, we need to talk to the crew members. Investigate the disappearance, that's another one. Tamper with the ship's log. This is the harbor area that's actually off limits to us. So first, before we go in there, I'm gonna try to talk to the other people. Because we need to resolve the other side quests first. I'm also going to check out this area. I'm not sure if there is anything. But I'm gonna take a look. Yeah, this is actually how you get there, I suppose. So that's fine, we are gonna go there eventually. Go up here first. We do have the Nord Cape and sailor's outfit, so maybe they will let us through. This Magwar's journal. I have 2 new clients. They want to go to Alsat with the inquiries, and the visitors are on their heels, which will not make my job any easier. I think I can get them onto a ship inconspicuously, but we will have to be cautious, and I hope that they will prove patient and discreet. I will hide them away in the warehouse behind the harbor office, where the inquisitors will never dare to enter. Alright.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago.
So many questions. Alright.
We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. 1 drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
Alright, I guess you'll also ask about the captain.
What about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Okay, we should talk to the other sailor as well. She told us that she heard him. She heard his voice over the canal, but I don't know if that was a hint. We're only gonna find out about it later.
That you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof, gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell
He
into
was
the gutter.
just drunk.
Did you report to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of
right.
who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Okay, gonna have to talk to him. It's fine, the tavern is fairly close. We should get to the bottom of this.
We need to lift the veil on this.
Go this way. The tavern should be pretty close. Take a look. Yeah, the tavern is right here. Also, I'm intrigued by the crafting. I don't know how it actually works. I do have crafting 1, I think. If there is this line, it means that you cannot modify it with enchantments, I think. These are these bubbles. At least I think so. So, how do you exactly improve it? Compare, sort, advanced view. Clicking on it doesn't seem to do anything. Laced drink. The drink contains powerful sleeping pill. Those who drink it will immediately fall into deep sleep. Sleeping. This is crafting, right? Yeah. Consumables. This is also crafting. Right, if I double click an armor that has these slots, you can actually modify them. If you click on the shoulders, you can actually add pieces of armor if you have crafting skill and then the ingredients. I don't actually think we should bother with this. We don't have the leather anyway, and there are other things you can unlock. But for now we don't have the crafting skill, so you could just modify it a little bit. But it's pretty obvious we could find much better armors around. But that's quite a cool system. I think I like it. I think it's not bad. It's just that you'll have to invest into a lot of different skills, so depends how much XP you can get.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
There might be the card player in the basement.
Boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A no, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Alright, where is he? There is some money here. I'm gonna take it. And then downstairs we go, I suppose. Alright. Still shame we don't have the lockpicking skill. Really bothering me. Was it here? Can you actually... Yeah, I think this just leads outside. Where is the downstairs? Oh, that is the guy, right? Yeah, that's the downstairs.
Who are you?
The left.
I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Alright.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea.
I think we should trade with the merchant. I'd like to improve the armor. I think this is actually the best one we can get in this part of the game, unless I'm wrong, which is possible. But if we buy some leather, we should be able to fiddle around with it. So let's take a look. Ingredients, right? Leather, right. I'm gonna buy like 5 pieces. Yeah, that's just 20 coins, that's okay. I would like to sell some stuff because I have 93 weight already. Take a look at it. Weapons, it's fine. Bandit's hat, sell that. Old studded cuirass is good. I don't want to sell it. I will sell the DLC thing. I'm gonna sell the stained shirt. Doctor's gloves. These give me craftsmanship and these are worse, so remove them. Okay, let's sell the shoes. And silver signet ring. Sell it. These things don't weigh anything, I don't think. This makes of magic damage. Some of these things are gonna be pretty heavy at some point. If we get a lot of them. What about the ammo? Ammo is also having a weight, but we only can have certain amount, so it's okay. Alright, we bought the leather, so we should go and improve the armor. Crafting table is right here. Seller's code. Let's take a look at it. No. Take a look. These cost the same amount, probably. Yeah, it looks like it. They just have different sort of stuff. Balance. I don't think it's as important as straight up armor. So let's take this. Go back. Strap. Lock pouch. Lockpicking +1. Oh, this is actually good. And we do have obsidian. Yeah, let's do it. That's good. can finally use lockpicking. And we are gonna pick the highest armor holders. Alright, not bad. So now let's try and lockpick the chest that we found earlier. Where was it? I think it was upstairs. Gonna check out this alchemist guy's quarters again. He's just gone, okay. Go in here. No, that's not a thing. Is it here then? Yes. Okay. It's just the empty room. This way. I think I also had one other locked chest somewhere. I just don't remember where it was. Maybe it was here. So we got into this one. Outside, it's going guard barracks. You could actually talk to the quartermaster now. Oh no, we need to add it to the list first in the docks. Go this way. I'm gonna have to sneak in, but we do have the sailor's attire, so they should probably consider us captain or something, so they will let us through, I think, the guards. Still think we should talk. Yeah, we also have a side quest about the boy. We should do it. Cabin boy. We can actually turn it in immediately. I need the level ups. This way and then to the left.
Have a nice day, sire.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Alright. He's upstairs, I think.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sardet. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
So does your character not have a first name? Apparently not.
Got our son back.
Apparently not. I don't even think our mother talked to us in a first name, so I think we are just not having one. Another nameless hero, I suppose.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these
Their
things.
testimonies.
But
Typo.
it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word.
You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Of course they do, Captain told us himself, but doesn't change the fact that he belongs to them and he wants to be with them, so that's how they operate. Gonna have to... yeah, the quest says, find out more about the contracts. We already know it, but I guess it wants us to do it again. Tamper with the ship's log, Harbour Master's office. Appearances, learn more about Naut contracts. Who do we talk to? The captain again. Okay, we can do that pretty quickly. We should follow this main quest, this side quest through, because I need another level up. Not sure if it will involve any fighting. I hope not. Fights seem like they are really ball busting. I don't think I was here before. This is locked off. Oh, this is the harbor area, I think. We could go there, but I think we should first solve this other quest. Let's not do too many things at once. Could be bad. Is anything in here? No, this is just another route. It's okay. At least it leads to the captain.
So, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor? We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Naut. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Alright. Need to talk about the advisor, I guess.
See anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
Oh, how I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid business. Our old teacher must...
Where is he though?
Let's go talk to him.
Supposedly here. Oh, he might be upstairs on this platform, rather. Yeah, let's talk to him.
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
This is the guy from Anno, I think.
Been angry, outraged, or disappointed.
Yeah, our old teacher.
I'm sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe
this voice actor is from Anno 1404, I think. Yes, a spectacular voice.
Double from last night's drink. I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when, ta-da! My dear cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Cosilion. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
Yes, contracts.
With Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nauts.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there has always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy could have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Yeah, let's tell her that. And did I want to do something else? No, we don't have a level up yet. Alright.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
Yeah, gonna do it. First, let's go this way. Actually, I wanted to do something. Yeah. Give me a sec. Alright. You'll find the lady again. She should be on the right side in the square. Is this evidence? Most likely. Yeah. You are welcome, Super Cheese. I think you will appreciate the emotes. I would like to prepare several meals and bring them in to the warehouse we own on the canal. My husband will have to work there with his clerk and his man for a few days. So make sure that it is enough food for everyone and be discreet. We don't want other families to know what is happening.
This document mentions
Yeah. No problem. I'm gonna tell her, I think, still.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
Okay, we cannot tell her. That's fine. We know about the warehouse, so we will head straight over there, I think. We don't have a key or anything. I hope that it's gonna be open. The warehouse is here. So this way, straight and to the left. Warehouse, warehouse. Yes, exactly. Is this corpse pile? Yes. This is a pyre, believe it or not. It looks very strange, but pyre it is. I suppose this way. Oh, there's a chest I missed. Right, loot it. Alright, this is the warehouse. Let's take a look at it.
Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
It looks strange because it just burns without consuming any of the fuel. Yeah. It certainly looked like it. I suppose they are gonna be downstairs, so we should check the upstairs first. I think. Take a look. Yeah. Goodies? No. There is nothing to take. That's disappointing. Drop another save. Still nothing. Let's open this door.
Sir Desade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
No loot. Pah!
Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? You've taken your son against his will and have him locked up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
If I hadn't taken him back, he would have been hauled off on one of the cursed ships.
If that's what he wants, then why would you want to stop him?
For his mother. She misses him so. But in the end, you may be right. My boy has changed. He hasn't spoken a word to me since we've been in this precarious predicament. Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Could have gained some loot by killing them all, but reputation might be better. Just have him visit or leave every so often. Sheesh. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what's the big deal. But yeah, reasons. I think this was the right thing to do, rather than killing them. They would totally fight me if I didn't use the charisma, I think. Would also probably lead to me dying several times, as is customary. What's here? Some general junk. Use the key. Hello, Jonas.
Who are you? My name is Desade. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my
As is tradition.
father to allow me to go free?
And hello, Legendary Raider. Have you seen GTA 3 streamer Adam AK? The reason I ask is because your voice is like one so similar, it's uncanny to you. No, I haven't seen it. I think you are in the Discord, right? You can maybe drop a link to a video. I might want to check it out.
Remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse.
You can post it in the forum channel. That's like the general chat.
My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
Yeah, thanks for that. You might want to check it out. Yeah, it's a kind of... some people have trouble placing the accent, but since the channel description clearly states on Czech, people usually associate it with it pretty often. But I don't know, several people I've met here that are Czech and speak English actually have different accent. Some people actually have accent that's very similar to like more other Slavic languages, like even Russian. But it depends a lot if you learned English from young age or if you just learned it later in your life, I find. Because it's usually accent is like the most advanced aspect of the language. So people might be able to get the hang of grammar or even like having sufficient knowledge of the words, but still pronunciations and things like that come with effort. He's Polish originally, that's why I suppose. Yeah, that would probably be why. Because it's still probably noticeable in how I speak, even without me actually doing it on purpose. And Polish is actually quite close to Czech, so it wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. Shop, right, item. think we need to talk to the shopkeeper, but we did complete the quest with the cabin boys, so we should finish it up. And then we will check out the docks, so some more quests are gonna have their outcomes determined, and then we can proceed with the main thing, so we finally reach the island.
So, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor? We should be able to set sail.
Yeah, that's the same kind of thing we talked about. Yeah, that's done.
Be back soon, Captain.
And we are at level 3. Also, almost level 4 actually. That was a lot of XP we gained from that. That's good. I only have 1 skill point from that though, so I'm gonna have to choose something. Take a look. This would be flat out 20% damage with firearms, which is useful, especially against boss monsters, I think. Level up, yes, finally. But still, no attributes or talents yet. That's good. I'm gonna pick the firearms perk first. It's gonna be important to be able to deal with some of the nasties. Let's take a look. I would like to just remove this from being equipped, but I don't suppose it's possible for now, so let's not bother. It's for breaking armor, I suppose. So the swords are not good with dealing with armor, which makes sense. Emperor with the warehouse, yeah, right. There is... I'm probably gonna use the passage that's down here, because we weren't in here before, so might as well go this way. Scene. What is this? No, this is just another part. We are probably gonna go here when we finish the main quest. For now, we probably just need to take the upper path where there are the guards. Just go straight there. I think our guys are actually waiting with the merchandise that we are supposed to load on board. Nearby that, yeah, that's here. X. Speak with this worker, yeah, right. Fine. What's here? Also, what's behind this door? Posted an archive general, if you're curious. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out after stream ends. Zones controlled by other factions. This zone is under the control of another faction than yours. Certain places are forbidden for you. A costume, torso of the faction will allow you to trick the guards. You can also try stealth approach, but if the guard spots you, it will result in a violent response and damage your reputation with the faction. Right. Fortunately, we do have the sailor's attire.
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
If you wore a Naught uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink.
Yeah, we could lace their drinks, I suppose.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little
should not be a problem. Yeah.
Just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
It's okay, I don't need to lace their drinks. We are one with the knots.
I've seen a few escapes in my time, but I never thought I'd see someone go to all this trouble to break into a prison.
Is this the smuggler? I suppose.
Thank you, my lord.
Is it
Don't worry about me.
Vice?
I'll slip outside without being seen.
Why did I free the frickin' smuggler? I didn't need to do it. Because it was part of a quest. He knows something, but we already found it out by ourselves. Yeah, whatever. Apparently we feed criminals now. Here is another warehouse. I don't suppose they will mind me looting stuff. Interesting gloves, but still the craftsmanship is good, and I don't like switching my gear usually. Also sell some stuff later because we might be getting a little full. Requisition provisions, yeah, exactly. It's completely legal. We are one with the knots. Well, this certainly will pay off. All sad gloves. Well, shouldn't be very sad. Let's take a look. It's terrible. It's orders. Yes, and it's doubly true when you are the captain. I suppose I'm gonna use this ladder. No, just jump. She was blocking my path. Go to another warehouse. Can we go outside this way? No. Okay. Didn't have to kill a single man. That's great. Also, we should talk to these guys.
What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties. The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Okay, that was the warehouse for depositing the guard shipments. That's good. Yeah, just wear the North uniform and suddenly nobody realizes that you are actually the prince. Which they supposedly, like, know your face, at least most people do. But never mind. All it takes is torso armor and suddenly you are nobody. Could it drop into this warehouse, or is it? No, it's just outside. It's fine. There's another crate. So much loot in here. Very profitable. Yeah, maybe they just sailed in yesterday. Let's say that that's what it is. I'm going to check this out. There's another chest. Yeah, I'll just take everything. And let's take a peek inside. Oh, heretics. Great. I'm gonna have to kill him.
Who is there? May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor! Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Tir Freddy, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Never seriously studied. How odd.
Any doubt, the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples...
That's the way it is with zealots and fundamentalists.
...that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text,
St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
Oh, they would for sure use it for their nefarious means.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
I am sorry for you, but I must arrest you and hand you over to the ambassador of Telema.
They dress like Puritans, colonists. Yeah, clearly their attire is inspired by it, at least partially. I think they have magic. I'm gonna have to, yeah, make sure we kill them quickly.
Better to die weapon in hand than on a flaming pyre.
Now let's go and inform the cardinal that their heretics are dead.
They didn't want to be arrested. Not my fault. Never resist arrest. Always has only one outcome. You're gonna get arrested anyway. Or worse. You served the Inquisition. Oh yeah, definitely. Yes, go directly back. Inquisition is good.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Has Warhammer taught you nothing? Yeah, report on the heretics.
Alas, they prefer death to capture.
What a pity. But that hardly surprises me. What have you done with their bodies, my son?
I left them in the Nort warehouses. I'm certain they would be more than happy to return them to you.
Very well. Very well. You have done a great favor to our nation, and we shall not forget it. And I would appreciate it if you would accept this modest gift as thanks.
Alright, so you received some extra gold. Most important is the XP. And we should get even another level up maybe, because we are gonna turn in another quest, which is that we managed to get the goods into the warehouse, but we still need to modify the manifesto, I think. Prepare a drink. No, I'm not lacing any drinks. I also don't have science, so even wouldn't be able to do it anyway, so. Level up party. Yeah, gonna have a lot of level ups hopefully. It's necessary though, because the progression system is kinda harsh in terms of how many level ups you need to get to modify attributes. It just requires a lot. Tamper with the ship's log. Yeah, gonna have to do it. Notes shouldn't bother us though.
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Let's appropriate some extra stuff. I'm gonna have so much stuff soon that you're gonna have to visit the shop clerk to get rid of it. It's just gonna be too much. Gonna be money though, and money is gonna be important once we reach the new city, I think. There the merchants should actually have more stuff for us to purchase if we wish. Better ranged weapon would certainly be good. Oh, I found a helmet. Unfortunately, I don't have the endurance, but I could get it. Problem is, I'm gonna lose on intuition, so that sucks. What happens if you exceed weight carry limit? You slow down, or heart limit you can carry more. I think you just are forced to slowly walk around and cannot really dodge or anything like that. But I might be mistaken.
We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
I guess you're gonna find out at some point. Okay, we fiddled around with the log. Also found a key, but I don't suppose we can use it on anything. There was another door. It just leads outside. Alright. Yeah, it should be fine. Let's just report back to the quarters. They are here, right? I'll drop a save.
Well now, can we get going?
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Alright. Do we... Yeah, we need to talk to the guard captain. And that will be all the quests and Serene, I think. So that's pretty good. Finally gonna be able to move on. Also assign the level ups. Gonna be helpful. I'm gonna have to be smart about it though. You really cannot advance everything, so gonna have to pick and choose. Unfortunately, charisma seems like it's just... I don't know, I think combat might be more important than anything else. Where is the guard captain here? Or is he a quartermaster?
So you're back. Right then. What about our
Yeah, I used it twice already. It helps you being the good guy. Avoid fights with good people.
Bravo, Kurt. The commander will be most pleased.
The cargo shall make the voyage. But who will be at its reception once it's arrived?
That shall be your next mission. Once you've reached New Serene, go and find the quartermaster. He will give you new instructions. Until then, I wish you a safe and pleasant voyage, Your Excellency. Kurt, good luck.
Alright. Goodies? No, it didn't give me goodies. Oh, I need... It's not done yet. I'm gonna have to talk to the other guy. Okay, right. So we have a skill point we can assign. I'm gonna pick... Armor damage on this is good, but I'm gonna just do melee stuff. And then we have an attribute. It's gonna have to be endurance. We will wish to wield armor, so it's gonna be important. Let's take a look at it. I do have this bar boot I could wear. I would look horrendous, but it's a lot better. It cannot be upgraded though. And I will lose intuition. Question is intuition important? I mean, it's not that big of a difference. I'm gonna keep the helmet I have for now. Take a look at here. That Kiras is good. It also could be modified quite a bit. It would subtract my lockpicking, which is a shame. But I could make this into a lockpicking thing as well. I should do it. Take a look at the crafting table and modify it. It should be very close. And actually, yeah, talk to the merchant.
Such a pleasure to see you again.
Yeah, just sell stuff. Vicar's ring, sell it. Broadsword, sell it. I'm gonna keep the helmet. Yeah. These things I'm gonna keep. Yeah, a lot of gloves. I'm gonna just sell them. This one could be modified. I could keep this one for crafting and keep this one for wearing. Yeah, let's do that. Just have to remember that I'll have to switch that when I craft. Priest's boots. Magical resistance, poison resistance. I really don't think they are that good. They could be modified once. I guess we could take a look, but I don't think that's gonna get buffed by what this gives. So let's just sell them. Okay, that's it. Next up we need to go to the crafting table, which is right here. Let's take a look at it. Actually, I didn't sell these two, so I'm gonna have to do that, but we will want to sell the other stuff, so might as well. I'm gonna miss some iron, I think. I'm gonna have to buy it. Also, what does it require? I think there might be something I need to get. Leather, right, I don't have it. Can do it. Can grab that. I'm not sure if we should keep the sailor's coat in order to make sure that we can access node areas. I don't think it's gonna be that important anymore. Gonna have to sell this one. I certainly don't want to wear that. And this other sailor's coat we can sell, and then we are gonna buy ingredients. Crafting ingredients. We do have 543, quite a bit. I'm gonna buy all the leather and iron. Does he have it? Yeah. Gonna buy, yeah, it's cheap. I could get just like 8 of it. Should be sufficient. I don't think it weighs anything because it's a crafting component. Take a look. Sailor's coat. No, let's go back. Studded thing. Studded half color. Yeah, this is the best thing. Let's get it. And for the shoulders, this one is best. So how good is it? Let's take a look at it. I mean, it's much better. It's like double the armor. I'm gonna keep the sailor's coat just in case, but we might get rid of it later. So we managed to do all the side quests, right? I think so. So now the main mission, which requires me to tell the captain that you are ready, right? Drop a save. Another one.
So, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor? We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to get into order, now is the time.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tir Fridee. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the
months.
full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nords are strange, but they're not idiots.
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need routes! We must contain it! Help!
It's not gonna be contained. It is a Chungus.
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
Kurt! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
It's not gonna be good. Oh, let me just quickly shoot it. What happened? I'm getting shredded, okay. How did that happen? I just get stun locked immediately. Maybe I need to use the dodge more. I think I'm pressing space instead of shift for dodging. I haven't had combat for a while, so that's why. Yeah, let's go here, skip it. Backspace, skip the sequence. Right, dodge, 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 no. Shoot it. Now it should be taking big hits since we shredded its armor. Go, go, go. That's why we save up the ammunition.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious. I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
I just shot it a bunch of times, but yes, we won. Can we loot it? I don't think so. Oh, you can, right? No, no, no. Scared.
I must leave you.
I might talk to the cousin. We are inside the base. Okay. Yeah, no looting. I suppose we go there, yeah. Let us go.
Gentlemen!
Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Seems quite unready to become a governor, but whatever. I'm sure it's gonna be just fine. And there we go, off to New Serene. Gonna be new area, new quests. Also gain some XP. It's good. Level 5 achieved. Doesn't seem very safe. Wouldn't want a seagull to the face. What a wasteland.
What a charming welcoming committee. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nauts. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
Not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are! To your health. Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain? He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral. Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem
A new companion.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service for a while.
Okay, we only can have one companion, and currently I'm gonna just keep Kurt. We can take a look what he has. It looks like, yeah, he's suspicious relationship. We didn't do his quests yet. Endurance 1, Strength 1, Agility nothing. Yeah, we should just keep Kurt. What about Vasco? Pretty much the same deal, but he's a little bit weaker in terms of health. Yeah. I'm gonna keep Kurt. Alright, I can have 2 of them. Good. And I've gained a level, so let's take a look at it. So first up, skills. What does this give us? We cannot advance it because it requires something else. Requisites 1 points. Does it want me to advance the other stuff? Kick unbalances more. The kick is shit though, but I'm gonna still take it, I think. Balance. Actually, can you reset it? Memory crystal. No, I don't want to do that. I'll just keep that. We needed to pick it up anyway, but for the bosses it's good to pick this upgrade as well for better armor damage on firearms. We have points in talents? Yes, 1. To unlock something. I'm gonna have to do... What about the vigor? Vigor is useful, but I should do the lockpicking first, probably. Let's do it. Should speak to Vasco as well, because we haven't done that yet, I don't think, as a companion.
Desarde, can I do anything for you?
You seem to be mad at me for some reason. Do you still resent the fact that I called your ship a boat?
No, it has nothing to do with that. Nobility makes me uncomfortable. I'm sorry if I was rude.
I can't blame you. Most nobles are tiresome. I hope that I've managed to change this poor first impression of me.
You have? I was wrong about you. You are different. I should have realized that sooner. I hope you can forgive my manners. It was foolish of me. Did you want anything else?
How did you become a Nord?
As you may have guessed, I am sea-given. I was given to the Nords when I was a little child, for a reason I ignore. I think I was originally from the congregation, but I have no memory of my family. I took my first steps on the deck of a ship. That's all I can remember. Did you want anything else?
That's it. Okay, new area. It's gonna be fairly large. These points are where you can actually exit the current map, and I do believe that from it matters from which point you exit the map in terms of where you can actually travel. So some games have that. First, these warehouses, I think we should take a look through these. There might be loot, but even a quest here, if I remember correctly. So we are going to do that. I might need to equip the Nord uniform again, just because there seem to be guards around here. Let's do it. Yep, area reserved for Nords. Cannot go over. There was a wall that we could jump over. All these are actually locked off. Might be that gonna come into play later. Also, there was a chest I missed. Let's do it. Gonna have to loot it first. Should then also stop by Coin Guard Barracks, finish one of the other quests we have. I would like to get another level as soon as possible. Let's take a look. A lot of guards. Like we unlocked this door. Right, let's check the lower floor first. Might be something. Not really. Alright. Go upstairs. Something in here? No. I feel cheated. There always was loot around. This warehouse is just empty. Okay. And what about this? Yeah, right, there is something. Gonna take it. Refined iron ore. Yeah, that's gonna be important for upgrades later, I suppose. Still a lot of different chests. Should just rummage through. Any gold we can get, anything like that would be helpful. Because stuff is gonna cost a lot of money. And we will need stuff to be able to get through some of the areas. I think it's gonna be pretty tough in terms of combat difficulty. Since the last city was actually just like a tutorial thing. Now we will actually encounter proper enemies. It's gonna be tough. Look here. It's like you can jump. Okay. Cannot jump over. Don't have, I guess vigor would help me do that. Because that vigor is not something I invested in yet. Can go over this wall, but that will only bring us here. It's not useful. Go back. And then towards the end of this, I think I already was there, but still might be something I missed. Oh, it's just warehouse. Yeah, that's actually where you could go if you jump over. Is stuff? No. What about this door? Balcony? Yeah. It's disappointing. Go downstairs. Can we go outside? No. I'm gonna have to go around and jump over the wooden wall we've seen earlier. Let's do it. At least we can be sure that we didn't leave anything unclaimed. And the warehouse right in front of us might contain the Admiral, I think. Might be useful. Can we go in? No. What about this area? Yeah, there is another chest. What about this guy? It seems like a quest NPC? No. Suppose we've taken everything. There is another crate actually, and a door which might allow us to get into this warehouse. Go upstairs. Doesn't seem like there is anything. It's with these buildings being empty. Quite unusual. Where is the exit? Here. Okay. So let's take a look. Nothing here. Let's just proceed. There is actually a crate. Good. I think we've gathered everything from the docks. So this is the city. Alright. A lot of crates. I'm gonna have to get it all. Over district. So many chests. At least it's you do it once and then you never have to do it again, I suppose. That's good. Just loot. What if we go up here? Is this a secret area? Yeah, it looks like it. It's another chest. You could also jump over and go to the square, I guess. This is the main thing, right? Yeah, that's the town hall, I think. Big statue. Another crate. I'm not gonna do the main thing just yet. We have plenty of other business to attend to. Okay, alcohol is probably not something we can buy. But there should be another merchant somewhere. Here. I think I also didn't go up here. Might be some... oh. There's a chest there, I just cannot access it. Right. I'm gonna have to keep it in mind that it is there.
Excellency, welcome back to my modest shop.
I was never here. Welcome back.
Of service to such noble clientele. What might I do for you?
Where do your products come from?
Most of the products that I sell are made in our beautiful nation. Clothing, boots, hats, all from our own craftsmen, with extraordinary workmanship. Ah, you have certainly noticed the blue in our linings. That is impossible to imitate, and we alone have the secret. Of course, we do ship in some foreign merchandise, most of which comes from Alsard. They are also extremely fond of blue, which makes our trading easier.
How has trade been here? You seem a little off the beaten track.
It is true that we are far from the continent, but we trade a great deal with the other cities on the island. And believe me, to keep our stocks replenished, we take advantage of every ship, no matter its origin. It did take us a while to get things set up properly. We had to convince the Nords not to take advantage of the situation, which was no easy task, and to persuade our associates from other nations that they would also benefit from the trade. But in the end, we are all making profit, for the greatest satisfaction of our clientele.
How is business in general?
I can't really complain. The advantage of selling a little of everything is that we always have buyers. I saw many of my fellow merchants forced to close because of the epidemic. And alas, I lost some really good customers. Practically friends. But those of us who remain need to continue to live. And to buy. And your noble presence here will bring me even more clients. Of that I'm certain.
Okay, let's take a look. Rapier. I don't think it's very good. I'm gonna sell it. Fashionable hat, it's crap, let's sell it. Old embroidered doublet, let's sell it. Serene gloves, they are much better. They don't have craftsmanship, but that's perfectly fine. We can switch it when we craft. Sailor's gloves, yeah. I'm gonna just sell them. Boots. Serene boots. Are they better? They are a little bit. So I'm gonna keep them, and we can also improve them actually. So it's not bad. Right, let's take a look at this. I have 10 of these. I don't really think it's good. So let's sell most of these. Some of these. I'm gonna keep like 2 of these items. They do weigh something, so no point in hauling all of that around. Haze Fury, these potions, some of them will probably just sell. But for now I'd like to keep them, I think. Health potion. Yeah, it's causing me to be weighed down a little bit, but it's okay. I can probably sell a few of these magic potions. I don't use that, so there might be a good reason to just get rid of them. Right, crafting components. We don't actually need to sell them because they don't weigh me down. Magnificent feather, just sell it. And then let's take a look what he sells. Blue weapons, interesting. I could do with a saber instead of my regular weapon, which is terrible. It would have less fear generation, which is the Q attack, which is pretty good. It also wants agility. It's not good. I mean, the axe is pretty good because it damages armor more than the swords. But I'm not sure if it's classified as heavy weapon. Yes, it is classified as heavy weapon. It's unfortunate. I suppose we are gonna get agility 1 at some point, so until that point we can just ignore this. But I want to take a look. What about some hats? Chance? Would any of them give us intuition? Doesn't look like it. Old sitting cuirass. I have better gloves already that I can equip, so it's fine. Marquise things. It looks pretty cool, but I don't think we should wear that. Oh, this one offers magical regeneration of health, but it does require 1 willpower, so I cannot get that. Magic, HP regeneration. This one doesn't have any requirements, so I'm going to take that, and it also has elemental resistance, which might be more useful than poison. Yes. Let's take a look at capes. They are worse than what I have. Okay. That's it for now. I'm going to switch my stuff. Switch this. And in terms of gloves, I will need to improve them, so crafting table, let's take a look at the map. There is our residence. Blacksmith, there might be a crafting bench there. Go here. Should also check out our residence at some point, but probably not just yet. Let's take a look here. Yeah, there might be some stuff here as well.
Greetings, sire. Are you our governor's cousin?
Greetings, are you looking for something?
Alright, looks like we managed to take everything what's here. No, there is another chest. Thought so. And another one. Just locked. Let's take a look. Letter from Egon to the customs officer. We'll be waiting for you tonight at the quarry, which is near the northern gates. We hope that we will have explanations concerning the mistakes you made during the last operation. It would be a shame if we had to punish you. You have such lovely children, Egon. It's evidence for a quest which I don't have yet, I guess. I'm gonna pick it up at some point, I believe. Alright. Scout the rest of the city. Looks like, yeah, more chests. There is passerby, blacksmith.
Greetings. You look like someone who would know how to use a blade. If you're looking for the best steel, you're in the right place. Weapons, armors, ammunition, I have it all. And if you have a special request, my associates will be glad to make it for you.
Alright, you can have something crafted, I think. Does it cost anything? I suppose it might actually be worth it to just have them make me the best thing. Like you could totally do that. That's not the strap, like you can. Yeah, just get the best stuff. But still they would charge us some money for it, so I don't think we should bother just yet. But I will want this, and since there is no crafting bench, I'm not sure. Also, he has things, so might be worth it to check his stocks after we increase our agility. Maybe we don't have to though, I'm not sure. Maybe he has a strength-based light sword. Or a regular one, rather. Yeah, let's buy. Old blackened cord sword. It requires agility. All the freaking swords want agility. Part of me thinks that I've made a mistake assigning my skill points. Because the swords actually require you to pick strength and agility. Which I think is pretty bad. So if we pick this route, we would actually be able to wield the axes instead. Which would be great against armor as well, and they wouldn't require me to pick agility. Let's do the reset. Yeah, I'm gonna pick warrior again. Fine. Yes. And let's pick this. How many points do we have? One left. Let's pick the ranged attributes. I'm gonna still pick strength. And then we have another one. Yes. Endurance. Balance. Charisma is great. But I'm not sure if we should get it. I suppose we will. Yeah. Let's take a look at my stuff. I'm gonna have to find the crafting bench first, I think. Where is it? Caravan leader. It's probably fast travel. Is there even a crafting bench in here? It might be that we need to use the services of the blacksmith, which is expensive. Let's do it. I'm sure I can find something else later. Old engraved axe. It is costly, but it would be good, I think. It doesn't require agility. So this one is slightly more expensive because it already has an improvement on it. But I like to get my own improvements, I think. Let's get it. Then sell. I'm gonna sell my alchemist rapier. Sell these useless things. We also probably found a feather. Yeah, sell it. And then we purchase that. I'm going to want to craft things. Let's take a look at the axe stick. Ash handle, decorated reinforced ash handle, right? This is the best. It requires pure iron ore. Should I invest into it though? It's gonna be a long time before I get... I guess it's gonna be worth it. Do it. And then for... yeah, let's do it again. And for... yeah, we cannot get the ornate pommel unless I buy pure iron. It's just a stun though, so getting this would be probably fine. Can improve it later if we really want to. What about our gloves? Embrace bracers. What would this require? Pure iron, right? Yeah, I can get this. That's okay. Greaves. Engraved greaves. Yeah, let's get these. Going to equip our stuff. Still gonna just wear the hat, I think. Small pivot stone, HP regeneration, right? Torso. Got the Kiras. Rifle. Axe, right. Going to sell the rest of the stuff. Hardwood. I'm gonna keep it for companions probably. Sailor's coat, I'm gonna keep it for accessing the warehouses. Goldsmith, I need to keep that for craftsmanship. Sell these. Gonna sell the amulets that are magic based. We have some pretty good armor for early game at least. Pretty sure, yeah, there is another crate. This is gonna be the guards barracks, so we might as well complete the side quest we have, I suppose. Let's take a look here. There was a grate. Open it, right? No, we cannot just yet. Okay. So, where do we go first? We could just go around and loot things. But it's pretty important to go to the barracks. Gonna check this out. Might be something. No. Don't think so. Might be that something is here instead, yeah. Take everything. Still much stuff. It's just better if we go around, collect it all, and then go to the barracks, I think, so that we know that this area is properly scoured. Don't want to return unnecessarily. Was there something? No, this can be just traversed, but nothing is in here. First, I'm gonna take a look here. Like there's a chest. Go back up, and there's another one. Next up, we will climb up. I think there is a platform. This is just a guard's barracks. Okay. I don't suppose they will mind if we take stuff. There doesn't seem to be anything here. Let's go out. A lot of rooms. Bound to be something here. What is this? Staircase, right? Very confusing layout. Giant. A lot of different things. Got the hat. It's a little worse. It doesn't have the intuition, which makes me... I might have to at some point take a look how important intuition is. For now, let's just keep the initial hat. That's closed off. Suppose that is, yeah, this door.
Hello.
We've not yet been introduced. Desarde, legate of the congregation.
I've heard of you. Captain Ulrich. I manage this barracks. What can I do for you, Your Excellency?
What does your role involve?
Each barracks must be headed by a senior officer. It's a matter of dividing the men between the different squadrons, assigning the missions, and so on. It is unfortunately a monotonous and laborious job that is entrusted to officers who are considered too old for the field.
I'll leave you to your...
Alright, nothing interesting from him. Just chat. Take a look here. That's a chest. It's lockpicking 3, I see. Cannot lockpick it just yet. Go outside. Gonna do... yeah, gonna have to do the lower floor now. Not sure if we'll find loot. We might. There's also subterranean level. We finished the quest, so let's talk to the quartermaster.
Well, I'll be damned, it's Captain Kurt.
Manfred! Still a quartermaster?
Always, as you can see. What can I do for you?
We've come to find you regarding the merchandise that Kurt was taking care of.
Ah, the commander's cargo, yes. I was told that had come in. And so he's got you working on this. Lucky Kurt. It helps to have friends in high places.
Is everything in order?
Alas, no. Our merchandise has been unloaded into one of those dock storehouses. They're well guarded. A little less at night, but in spite of that, we weren't able to get them back.
Since these crates are registered in the ship's manifest, make an official request.
The modification of the manifest might have fooled a quartermaster, but it won't fool the Port Authority. We'd have too many details to explain to them, and our commander would not like that.
What? Is he waiting for us to bring them to him then?
No, of course not. But Kurt needs to find the right storehouse, as well as a discreet way to get in. And he must also mark the crates that belong to us.
Why is that? They're already marked with an inscription.
Most of the men are illiterate. A coloured mark will stick out for them to find, but they need to be quick about it. They won't have the time to decipher a name.
I see. Well, let's see what we're able to do.
Is there anything else?
Okay, the quest still proceeds.
Thank you.
So, not able to get any rewards from that just yet, that's fine.
My ship's being used to move your contraband, and now you want to sneak into one of our warehouses.
Kurt was given the order. If we want to help him, we don't have a choice.
I don't like this. But, since I've been sacked, let's just say that this will be a little bit of revenge.
How are we to know in which warehouse we'll find this damn cargo?
I'm afraid we're going to have to take a look at all of them.
That won't be necessary. My entire cargo has been placed in the warehouse closest to my ship.
Closest to the ship, alright.
This part of the establishment is reserved for regular customers who paid an entry fee. Sorry, but I can't let you in.
In that case, allow me to pay the fee.
We're delighted to have you as a regular customer, Your Excellency. Have fun.
Take a look here. I'm not sure what is down here. It's the card house. Considering fight organizer. Yeah, there is an arena, I think. But the arena is pretty tough, if I remember correctly. The brothel. Lieutenant Dieter. I suspect he's off duty. Like he's supposed to be doing something else. But we don't have a quest to talk to him, so shouldn't do it just yet. What is out here? Medical examiner. These are gonna be important, I think. The prison, right? Will they mind? I don't suppose they do. There is nobody in the prison. Alright. Drop a save. Talk to this guy. Who is this?
can I do for you?
Nothing. The jailer, most likely. Side.
Well now, a visit. Can I help you with something?
Whatever is a doctor of the Bridge Alliance doing in the barracks of the New Serene Coin Guard?
I was posted here from the University of Al-Sad, as per their agreement with the Guard.
Agreement? What sort of agreement?
The Guard requested dedicated doctors for the care of their troops. The University accepted under 2 conditions: that the doctors practice only in the territories of the Bridge or her allies, and that we have the privilege of examining all of their corpses, in the interest of anatomical study. These requests were made official thanks to the Agreement Charter, and I must say we have been able to increase our knowledge of anatomy immensely. Anything else?
That is all, thank you.
Alright. The corpse. Okay, several actually. Like morgue of sorts. Fine, let's go upstairs. And outside, I think we don't have any other quests here just yet, so no sense doing that. Let's go this way. Probably have to search the other parts also. Yeah, let's go this way, loot these battles, and then we'll go with the main quest probably, because we are supposed to go there, and it's not gonna, you know, immediately go into anything too important, I don't think. But we should be mindful, because I'm pretty sure some of the decisions can be pretty crippling if you do them too soon or mismanage them. Could have severe consequences. There are things that go, like, there are completely different outcomes of the quest line compared to if you did something or didn't or forgot something. So I'm gonna have to be keeping an eye out. That's a native.
Attention, soldier!
Let me pass. I must see the chief of your village. Whatever could be so funny?
Now, who would you be to seek an audience with the governor?
I am Siora, daughter of Vladimir. My mother is Amal, the chief of our clan. I am here as an emissary of my people, and I must see your chief, your governor.
So you are a princess, then?
A what?
Let her pass! Your Majesty, I shall present you to the governor. Come.
Princess, Majesty, you are most confusing. But thank you for your help.
Freaking native. Alright, she's locked into our party. Gonna have to have someone. Oh. Yeah, let's have Vasco go his own way. That's fine. First, I'm gonna go this way. I need to take a look at my residence. I think it's here. Yeah. Their accommodations. You'll find crafting table, storage chest, companions, rest and travel. Yeah, right. So that's where the crafting table is at. Level 3. Okay, cannot lockpick that then. It's fine. We're actually gonna be able to lockpick the level 3 chest pretty quickly after we get another level in lockpicking. Just, let's take a look at it. It looks like it's empty, so we could stow away some of our stuff if we really want to. It doesn't seem like it's currently a concern, so let's... Oh, actually, yeah, we do have quite a bit of stuff. I'm gonna have to sell it. What about the necklaces? We sold them. What's taking up so much stuff? This actually weighs 9. That's terrible. Gonna have to sell it. What else? I did find this mace, which also is quite heavy. Alright, I have to sell some stuff again once we reach the merchant, that's fine. What about upstairs? Just resting, that's fine. Let's go outside. Gonna do the main quest now. Since we do have the native in our party, I don't really want to keep her. The only way to not do that is proceed. Governor's Palace. We should search it again. Just make sure that we don't miss out on anything. Keys. Key might be important. This is our diplomatic affair advisor.
Minister. Your Excellency, it is always an honor. How may I serve you?
What exactly is your role here?
I am tasked with advising Governor Constantine about business matters, and I make sure that all business contracts are established properly and are favorable to us. I am responsible for setting taxes on goods based on their value, among other things. It is an exciting job that requires the utmost care. Would you like anything else?
I don't think so.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Probably good to take note of these NPCs where they are, because they might be part of a quest further down the line. There's a chest. This. So far, no loot down here. It's strange for a storeroom. I suppose we cannot steal from the palace. Library of sorts. And a room. I suppose there is gonna be an NPC here at some point, just not yet. Ah, there we go. Something for our trouble, at least. Where do we go? This door. Alright, upstairs it is.
There you are, dear cousin. What is this? Who is this amazing person in your company?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid, daughter of Meb. My mother is the Mal, the chief of our clan.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, Siora. This is incredible. You look so much alike you could be related. If you would allow me, Princess, I would like to confer a mission to my cousin. You need to visit the governors of the bridge and Teleme to give them my formal regards, that sort of thing, but also to discover what they've managed to learn. They've been here much longer than we have. Perhaps they've made some inroads to finding a cure for the Malachor.
Forgive me, Mal, but I have a request for you. My people needs your help.
I thought we might discuss matters together at leisure, but please, speak your piece.
The Lions, the Bridge Alliance and my people are at war. My mother has sent me to you in search of allies. I fear that without your help,
Our clan will suffer great horrors. We have already lost so many souls.
This seems a sensible request. You know, though, we cannot go to war with our neighbors.
Perhaps there's a way to negotiate a ceasefire. The time to see things more clearly.
Excellent idea. I would be completely lost without you.
Yeah, he's just a terrible governor. It's just
Dear cousin, try and put an end
such a horrible muppet.
for the time being.
I will come with you. It will take more than one person to convince my mother to lay down our weapons.
Perfect. Take Kurt along with you and anyone you feel useful. I've been told that the roads are not safe. Safe travels, dear cousin. And watch out for yourself. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
Alright, can we access other parts of the palace? Not yet. Alright, let's just go outside, that's okay. What is this corridor? It's just the way we came, okay.
You have a moment?
Okay, right.
Thank you for coming. I know that you're very busy, but I need your help.
I'm listening, sir.
This island is vast, and we only know a tiny part of it. As you know, your uncle has asked me to draw maps to facilitate the merchant's travels. Alas, I'm slightly too old to be roaming the paths, setting up camps here and there. So I'd appreciate it if, as you travel, you mark the places you deem to be safe on your map.
Very well. I will take care of it, Professor.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. One more thing. Do you remember that gigantic creature that you defeated in Serene? Bringing a specimen to the city was obviously not a good idea. An accident was inevitable. But according to my sources, there are others of them on this island, and your uncle wishes to know more about them. I know that a scholar of the Alliance, Professor Serafedin, has also taken an interest in these creatures. I tried to contact him, but apparently he disappeared during an expedition to study them. Naturally, I cannot ask you to rummage through the entire island looking for him, but if you can find any trace of him, his studies on these giant creatures could be immensely useful.
Very well. If I find anything out, I'll let you know.
The road to knowledge is long and difficult, but this is the price of wisdom, de Sade.
Alright. It's another quest. It's actually, yeah, a lot of side things to do, which will happen gradually as we explore. That's fine. We also do have the native girl with us. I think we should switch her for Vasco actually, because next course of action is gonna be going to the docks, I think. There is actually a native merchant, that's a quest. Gonna have to do it. At least they are marked on the map, like that, I think. There is an admiral. Right, and these are the crates. I'm gonna have to do it after we get Vasco, but I think this is gonna be it for today, because it's quite late here. But we are gonna play more of this probably tomorrow, so you shouldn't have to wait on more. Also, Baron is up with some battle brothers, so let's raid him. I haven't talked to him in a while, so we should.